Welcome to Integrate Podcast. I'm your main host, K Skyline. I should have drank that first before
you
I
look like
started.
you're doing a beer advertisement. You're like,
Today's sponsor is brought to you by Sapporo. It's good. Try it. I don't speak Japanese, but watashiwa. Shout out to Sapporo, even though this was made in Canada. Yeah, product of Canada.
This is K Skyline, and I approve the message.
Today, I'm joined by two lovely ladies. Of course, they're back at it again, here to stir shit up and fuck shit up like they always do. Q, go.
okay, hey everybody, what's up? It's going to be the same intro. This is Q from the Blasian Badass podcast, and I always love being here. Like, it's like second podcast home for me, so good to see everyone.
Hey guys, it's Anna. I'm from nowhere, but I'll be on here sometimes.
No, below. Imagine I just put it on top of her instead this one time just to be a dick. All right. Ready? Go ahead.
Who?
Go ahead.
What
Hey,
up, it's
do
your
it
boy
again.
Jey, aka KimchiPapi. Coming at you live, how y'all doing tonight?
Good.
I have questions for you girls. That's the funny thing. Because some of these were directed to girls. So I'm just going to go ahead and go ahead and actually just ask you. Is it true that you guys do have this thing called the guy is ugly pretty or the guy is mid pretty? Other than the level of handsome as fuck, or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a thing that's actually called, oh, he's actually ugly pretty. I guess I might have said the wrong word, but you know what I mean? It sounds like that.
Yeah.
Like, why you keep shaking your head on it? What is it? So there is? That's a real thing?
For my generation, yeah, like, if I see a guy, I'm gonna be like, oh, he's mid. Like he's cute, but he's not cute. You know, like, he's not my type, so he's mid. And, like, if he's cute, I'd be like, oh, he's valid. Valid.
So ugly pretty? No, I don't. That's why I'm asking this question. Well, they asked me and I didn't get it. But go ahead. You can explain it to people.
Okay,
what is that?
So mid for me is like, if I'm saying a guy is mid, like, he's mid. Like, he's cute, but he's not that cute to me. He's mid.
Okay.
Like, he's in the middle. Middle.
Like a 6 out of 10. Oh shit! I just named myself
5 out of 10.
Okay, no, that dude's below me. So yeah.
Yeah, like
okay.
average
He's
or
in
something.
the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of like,
And obviously, mid is like short for middle.
right.
Like, middle. Cute, not that cute.
But what
It's in the middle.
about ugly pretty? What the hell is that?
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But instead of saying ugly, it's mid.
It's the same. It is the same.
Really? All right, Q. You give me this.
I agree
What's
there.
this answer?
It's
What is
the
this?
same. So it's kind of like that mid kind of average. Here's what ugly pretty is to me, for whoever's asking.
Yeah, what's ugly
Is
pretty?
that they may not be like, like I want to, I may not want to be like, this is rude. This is going to be rude, but.
Fuck them? Is that what it is? No, go ahead. Like, yo, what is it? Yeah.
That too. But may not want to be like out, in public that much. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Not that much. Where, and let me put it this way, not out in public that much where it looks like we're together. I'd be out in public if it looked like that was like my friend or something, but I don't want to be around in public that much, but they're cool to hang out with. Does that make sense? So that's kind of like my description. That's how I think of it.
I feel bad for the dude that you don't even want to be out in public.
Not
why bother seeing him? Yo,
no, let me put it this way. Even if guys are fine as hell and they're abbed up, everything is all that. I just don't want to be seen a lot in public with people because, what if I dump them and I don't want to be seen looking like that chick that's like, oh, you were just with so-and-so or weren't you just with such and such? I'm not posting you all over my stuff. Basically. No, I'm not doing all that. That's called private relationships.
That's good. I mean, no, you just called him ugly pretty. That this is like, you're just fulfilling my needs, but I don't want to be seen with you. But you do the job.
The character
it's like
is
having
good. That's a pretty side.
It's like you have a Honda Civic driving around, but you don't want to be seen in it. But then you have like a pretty ass Ferrari that you mostly people know you have, but you don't want to be caught seen in your Civic that you drive. That's
a great example
to do the job. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So there are different levels of looks. Guys have it too for girls. Let's keep that real.
Yeah, we do though. We do. We have. All right, you know what? I'll close the guys. We do have this thing of like we have two different likes for guys.
Okay, only two.
Like when we say we like the girl, when we say we like the girl, there's actually two different likes. That guys don't actually tell girls. We actually don't tell you girls.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, you know where it's going. There's the like, I like her. She's fuckable and breedable type.
Breedable. Did you say breed?
But we only.
Breedable?
Breedable. Like that's the only way we like her.
Freaking animal.
Yeah, it's like a fucking farm or something.
That's trash.
But we just say we like them. So they think it's like, oh, he likes me for my personality and that I have like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But like, no, but we just say like, so they would think that. But there's two different likes. And then there's another one, the other like, which is the one that you girls had it right. It's like when we say like, we like the girl, we like them for like, she might be funny. She's cool as shit to hang around. She's open-minded. I could throw a joke and she could take the joke back and then she could spit one back. And then she's just the vibe, the energy, the chemistry is all there just being around her that we like her. So
that's basically
that's the true like that you do like.
That's that homegirl material.
But dateable. Yeah, but dateable. You know what I mean? Like that type of like that's the other like. But then there's the other like where it's like like I just said, the whole breedable, like a farm animal, whatever fucking cow.
I don't know why you had to say that. All you could have said was intimacy.
Intimacy. Well, I'm trying to keep it like
breedable. It's so horrible.
Because that's something that your generation's using nowadays.
Breedable. Okay? That is just horrible.
Yeah, and the last time I checked our analytics, our highest, like over 60%, right? It's actually people from 16 to 24. That's our highest, like 60% of our listeners, and we average 300 downloads. So over 100 of them are in that age range. So yeah, you're breedable, okay? That's the other like. Yeah, there's a lot of Gen Zs that listen to podcasts, which shocked me. I thought it would be older people, but it's actually
That's
not.
Cool though.
Yeah.
I think it's because Gen Z relate more.
Yeah, they want to hear more. So shout out to Massachusetts, California, and New York. Those are the 3 states that have the highest downloads from us. So shout out to all you.
That's dope.
All of you.
Yep.
Yeah. So shout out to all 3 of you. One day when I visit, I'll let you know.
You don't use the word breedable. Okay.
Yeah. And don't call me mid either. Not after fucking Anna's description. Don't ever call me mid. I'm offended.
What about average? Is it someone?
No. You shouldn't be talking. You wouldn't even see public with me if I was mid.
I'm just saying, like, are you okay if people say you're average? Okay, let me ask that. What is a word when it comes to describing who you are, like what you look like, that you will not accept? Like, don't call me. Don't fucking call me whatever. What is that? Fill in the blank.
It can't. Definitely can't be short for Anna because she has the word short in her name. So. But for me,
you have to reword that whole sentence.
Oh, okay. What is something that they'll call you that you find it offensive?
That's a good way to say it.
For me, I don't take shit offensively unless like you got a serious face and like I know you're being serious, and then so like cheek. Oh my god. Okay, so I have this.
I don't like those.
So the N-word. I think, I'm sorry for all the people out there that don't like when people say the N-word, but to me, I think the N-word is okay because it's like you guys calling us a chink. Like, that's offensive. And then you guys are over here calling white people Karens. That's offensive to white people.
Don't forget about the Kyles. Can't forget the Kyles.
Or the Kevin.
Huh? You call them Kevins? No, the Kyles. The Kyles of the Karens. Oh, you talking about the fuckboy Kevins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've been called fuck.
You've been called what?
I've been called fuckboy Kevin. I've been called fuckboy Kevin Nguyen before.
You've been called a Kevin before? You look like a Kevin.
You don't have. It's not the look. It's the traits. Is why they call me that. It has nothing to do with the looks. It's the traits.
Okay.
Fuckboy Kevin.
Okay.
No, the Hennessy bottle. Fuck, I actually have a Hennessy bottle. And the black shirts. Lucky, thank God.
But you know those woman beater tank tops?
Yeah, woman beater tank top, the Honda Civic. The Honda Civic outside right now.
Right.
I've been called Kevin Nguyen, and the fact that I can speak Vietnamese, Xin chào tôi tên là Kay, stuff like that. So I've been called Kevin Nguyen before. So, and obviously the girls, like stuff like that. There's a lot of girls. He's always talking to a lot of girls and stuff like that. I actually don't, but they just assume that. So I just let people assume whatever. I don't bother fixing shit. Whatever people assume of me, it's impossible to change it. To fix it. It's a waste of energy. For me, I feel as if I'm not offended when people call me a chink, honestly, because my Latino boys call me Chino. And for those who don't know what that means, it just means Chinese in Spanish. In Spanish, yeah, offensive. And the correct term that they're supposed to call me is Camboyano, which means Cambodian.
Oh.
Yeah, it means Cambodian in Spanish. But I don't get offended when they call me any of that too. I feel like what offends me the most, I would have to say, I'm just like Anna in this one. It takes a lot to offend me. Like, people don't really get under my skin a lot. But I feel as if it's the intent. Like, they're doing it intently to they call me anything, and they're just doing it intently to offend me. And it's funny because it's more along the lines of like, I hate people who dishes out jokes and insult people or like try to act tough or anything like that. And they dish out insults and stuff like that all the time, even though it's just playing around. But the moment you do it back to them, they can't take it. I hate people who's like that. That like, they just want to act cool in front of other people and put other people down around them. But the moment that their friend's talking back to them, they can't take a joke. It's like, oh, it's okay. So like, you can dish out the jokes, but you can't take. Excuse me, you can't take it. Yeah, that's true. So that offends me more, if that makes sense. So it's not really much of a word because I've been called a bunch of things. And people, especially with my dark skin complexion, it's hard for people to nail down my ethnicity a lot. Like I've been called Vietnamese a lot due to my social media because I post up things that like has a lot of Vietnamese things in it, just because of the fact that I could speak it. But I never really claimed to be Vietnamese. Ever. I've been called like a fake Cambodian before because of the fact that I'm Americanized, so I'm not truly a true Cambodian in their eyes.
Whitewashed Asian.
Yeah, like a whitewashed Asian. So I've been called like stuff like that. It doesn't really bother me. So
yeah.
Wait, hold on, Anna. What do you say about
out there? How would you guys like it if we called you bean people?
Okay, be quiet. And you like broke them down like you got all up, like and like you're like,
how would you feel? Look at this. Check this out. How would you feel? Yo, she even did the Spanish thing and talk with her head. That's the Spanish thing. Like, mira, hold my baby. Yeah. Hold my baby, mira. Oh, puto, you did not say that, pendejo. I speak Spanish too a little bit.
Yeah, no, I disagree with you guys. I think it's the intent. Like, don't talk to me crazy, being rude, like for real, being rude. If you're playing around, I get it. I can play. We can joke, but don't do that to me.
And you're the most mixed one too, out of all three of us. You're the most mixed one too. So like that raises the amount of things that they can insult.
Oh yeah, I've heard every derogatory Asian. Because people just don't know. Yeah. Like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I personally like Blasian people. Like, Blasian people are beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I tell Q that all the time, and she did exactly what you just did. She just stared off the camera. It's like, look at me when I'm giving you a compliment. You fucking like, Jesus, just takes a damn compliment. Stop staring away. It's like, this motherfucker is just feeding my ego.
Okay, lady, listen, Anna, that's a flirtatious technique.
Stop staring away.
You know, when someone compliments you, kind of look away. It's like, hey.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Let me write this down really quick. When speaking to a Malaysian as beautiful as Q,
but I'm for real.
You grab them by the neck to make sure. All right. So this Q, you had a question for us.
I did. Okay, and here.
And I know it's only me, but yes. I'll answer it. But actually, or Anna can.
I think everybody
too.
should answer.
But
because
go ahead.
I wanted to know because
right,
as you see on social media, of course, almost every guy, especially all these like cuties on there, they're like abbed up, 6 to 8 packs, you know, just always like everything's about their body. So my question was: are men insecure? Are guys insecure about their bodies? Like, because females. We get insecure like pretty easy, especially about our body. Even if our body's like banging, like it's like we feel great about ourselves no matter what size or whatever. But do guys get insecure? And especially, do guys get insecure when they're naked? when you're about to have sex and everything? Seriously, because I just want to know.
Let me pull an Anna really quick. Let me just pull an Anna really quick. You meant to say intimacy, right?
And I think because I want to know,
I kind of hurt my neck a little bit doing that, though. I think I kind of gave myself whiplash doing that a little bit. But doing the deed, doing the nasty, I'm just gonna say fucking. So is guys insecure when they're fucking too, right? Is what you're asking. All right, let me turn gray really quick, right? So for most guys, it's getting hot now. Shit. Okay, for most guys, I want to say no, because you got to understand, us guys, we do not value our looks as one of our attractive traits. We don't use it to attract the other. Females, you know, as bland as it may seem, or as fucked up as it may seem, but from generations and generation, your looks means a lot. It's like the number one value that females had always used. What the hell was that? It's the number one value that y'all had always lose. Did you text me something? I will fucking know you did not. Okay, all right. Okay. It's the number one value that female had always used, but it's also the thing that you guys fight against each other a lot. It's looks. So much so that you guys even critique each other in public. Girls check out other females because they're comparing. Not just looks, down to style, shoes, like everything. How she carry herself, her fit, her form. Girls, it's a very competitive thing for girls. For guys, it's never been like that. Even all the way down to like past generations, it's never been like that. Guys never compare each other's strength ever. Other than the fact of like survival, where like you have to look stronger in order to, you know, kill wild animals and feed your family, stuff like that. Yeah, like that type of generation, yes. But current generation, it's brain. The guy who's the smartest, who actually goes to college, get a good career and stuff like that, will have more money, can provide survival better for his family. So that's why the looks aspect of it changed. No longer that a guy has to actually look fit, look strong anymore in order to kill a wild fucking deer or fucking whatever. It's like, that's not important anymore. Now you can just DoorDash or fucking McDonald's to your door. You know what I mean? and that will feed your family. Like, you get what I'm saying? That aspect. So guys never really compared each other according to like the muscles and looks and stuff like that. Matter of fact,
why is gymming like such a big thing?
And all the like straight, like you got to have that body nowadays. Like it's so popular now.
I think
it's not really as much as you think. The mass general of guys, the vast majority of guys don't go for that. It's switched from body to style instead. It's like streetwear, like things like that. Like you gotta have Supreme fucking clothing lines, or like you gotta have the newest and latest Jordans, and like girls check out shoes now instead on guys and stuff like that. And as far as body goes, the reason why girls are promoting that they're okay with a guy with a dad bod is because who the fuck wants to sleep with a hard pillow all the time? You want a little something cushy, you know, when you're putting your head there. You know?
Something to keep me warm.
Yeah, something to keep you warm, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. So, but like, no, that's actually
That's
not
what
why.
you got a blanket for. Just
but like, you know, yeah. You know, when they're hugging something, they don't want to hug like a rock. Who wants to hug a pole when you're sleeping? It's like, fuck, this guy is hard as fuck when I'm sleeping on. He looks great, but it's like, he looks great, but damn, touching him is like, I can't even, it's like fucking a
So
like a
guys
rock or
want that
something, you
too,
know?
then. They want to have a little something softer, you know, to keep them warm.
Yeah, but honestly, the reason why the guys push so much as far as physique goes, there's only one really vast majority of reason why guys push to have their body look good, and it's to impress others. It really, before it used to be all about self-improvement and all that stuff, but it's a lie. Guys buys nice cars not because they have passion for cars, it's to impress the girls. Guys have nice bodies and stuff like that, and they go hard and they work hard on gym is to impress the girls and stuff like that. It's never really for themselves. I'm saying, I'm generalizing it. Most guys do it for that. Like, here's a really good example. The moment that a dude breaks up with a girl or he's down bad after a girl either rejects him or break up, what's the first thing he does? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to make sure that I look like the hottest ex. I got to make sure that I look like one of her hottest ex.
Yeah, yes, that's true.
You see? You see that? It was for the girl. It has nothing to do with him. Because they think that, if I change how I look and I start to look better and I look good, that this girl's going to come back to me. But deep down inside, it's like, that motherfucker's toxic. You know, it's like, it's the one part that he doesn't change. You know what I mean? But like, as far as going into bed goes, right? Going into bed, guys don't give a fuck about how they look in bed.
Got it.
Like, they don't care. Most guys won't care if you have the lights on or off. Most guys don't. Guys just don't. We just don't like I wouldn't say take care of our body, but it's always been like that. Like hygienes and stuff like that. Majority of guys are not really that into their hygienes and stuff like that. The cut, clean look and all that stuff. Honestly, if you're into it too much, that they start to make fun of each other. That if this dude, he's dressed that super nice, look that cut and clean, he's most likely gay. Guys used to pick on each other about that all the time.
I think guys should care about their personal hygiene, because who want to be with a guy that got dirty ass nails?
Yeah, they should, but however, guys just don't. They start to let go of themselves after a while. You know what I mean? It's not as important as a female. As a female, that's why I said to a female it's completely different. A female, your appearance is everything.
But
well, not everything, but it's never been. That's why it's never been.
Well,
like example, like the construction worker, the mechanics, guys do all these like really dirty type of work style, the plumber and all that stuff, right? Guys who do like that type of work style to get their hands dirty and they're always looking filthy and stuff like that. They do all that stuff to make a lot of money and all that. But because of that, you have to sacrifice something, and that's your health, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So it's, that's why guys never really cared about stuff like that. Or war is a good example. Back then, soldiers and stuff like that, you think soldiers really care about their hygienes? They don't. Because you don't get to carry a fucking toothbrush, deodorant with you fucking going out to war. You know, you don't have a razor fucking just saving there like, damn, before this motherfucker stabbed me.
That's true. They're just busy protecting the country, you know, making sure.
Yeah,
I gotta make sure
gotta make sure my eyebrows. Yeah, gotta make sure my eyebrows is on fleek and shit like that.
Honestly, I did not know. Like, I was like, are a lot of guys like insecure or not? But that makes a lot of sense.
So that's as far as sex goes, it had always been like that. So
intimacy.
Intimacy.
Nakedness.
It had always been like that. Yeah, it had always been like that for guys. Like, you know, for an example, you think a overweight guy really cares about when he's going out banging prostitutes in freaking Thailand? If he cares about if he will be good looking for him? Of course not. Like he doesn't think about stuff like that. So yeah, I know the visual is bad, but if you look at it that way, it's not much of a concern or cause of concern for guys. So guys don't give two shits about that. They only care about things. They don't care about things like that. It's not as important and valuable like a girl would have it as. I'm not saying it's the most important thing when it comes to a female, but I'm saying it's really, really high up there. And I'm pretty sure the mass majority of girls will agree with me that a girl's appearance is a lot.
Yeah.
Is a lot. Or is valued a lot. So that's my take. Anna, what you got?
I think so, because I'm gonna ask the same question I asked before. Why is gymming such a big deal now? I mean, yeah, maybe they want to get their summer body right, but like, why can't you just have your summer body? I mean, why can't you just have the body you have now?
Hey.
That's my.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Jey, KimchiPapi.
All right, Anna, go ahead and.
How long did it take you to park?
Huh?
How long did it take you to park your car?
I think he had to get ready too.
I was settling in, man.
He had to let one round.
Had to get comfortable.
He had to let one. He had to let one round out first before he started. Oh, there goes Papi.
For girls, I know that girls get insecure really easily.
On Sakara. Yeah, go ahead.
Insecure.
On Sakara. That's Kanye right there. So yeah, so girls, so you think it's important because you see the fact that like guys are in gymming a lot, right?
I don't think guys like look at other guys and be like, oh, I want to look like him. I just think guys are like they find their own insecurities within themselves, and then they work on themselves.
So how about doing that? But you know that.
What?
Am I editing this one? Or you?
How about
I'm ending it.
When they're naked.
No, because Anna doesn't want to say fucking, and she wants to say, oh, it's called intimacy. And I was like, I'm not saying that shit. I'm just going to make moaning noises for now.
Do you think they're insecure during that moment?
No.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Okay. All right. Jay, you're not going to answer this question. You're going to move on to the next one.
What? What was it?
It's basically, is guys insecure?
I was asking, are guys insecure about their bodies in general, and also like when they're having sex? See, I agree with Jay. I just think that guys can be too.
Yeah. See, I hit my nose. My nose is fucking big. I wish I had a smaller nose. I don't know.
So you're staring at your nose while you're doing the.
No, but they're staring at mine. They're staring at me, you know?
They're staring at you. You know that most girls
my
don't
nose
stare.
is like right in their faces.
Most girls don't stare at you while you're having sex. And trust me, I fucked around enough to know that.
I don't know, man. They're
like over there, like
staring into my eyes pretty intently. I'm just saying.
Look at that corner. Oh, look at that corner. Oh,
from my experience, they're staring at right at my eyes. At one point, it's so awkward. I'm like, can you just like look that way? Like I move her face away.
Man, you've been with girls that hit different meters, man. Because the moment they turn,
Jay, did you go? Jay, did you just go
At one point, it felt kind of awkward. She's just staring at me and just like while we're doing it, and just slapping each other's bodies, and it was like.
I don't think most girls turn to look at the guy while they're having while they're doing the because the moment they turn, they have to look at this like that, and then they'll be like, back to the corner, back to the other corner.
You know what's
like, who wants to see this? There's a reason why I don't fuck with the mirror in front of me, because the moment I'm looking at my face going, I'll be like, oh damn.
The mirror's the worst thing you can do because it's like you're competing against yourself. You're like. Damn, look at that weak ass motherfucker. You can do better than that.
Make a better looking face. Do a gangster face.
Yeah. Yep, exactly, right? You start playing around with the mirror more than her. It's
yeah. I gotta practice my facial expressions so she can stare at me more.
Like, I should shave after this. I have a lot of hair down there. Don't. So whoever's listening, don't put it in front. Don't put a mirror in front of you.
Yeah, like Kate said, don't ever fuck in front of mirrors. There's nothing more turn off when you see your butt. Your own butt. You're like, oh my god.
That's true. That's true.
A girl's butt, differently. But a guy's butt, when you're staring at your own butt too, man, like, that shit will turn you off. You will be soft after staring at your own butt. Huh?
Some guys are really conceited.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Some guys are really conceited.
What's he gonna do? Slap his own butt? He's like, yeah, you're doing great. Look at you. Damn. 10 out of 10.
Just imagine, like, you turn your own self off. That's hilarious. Like, damn.
I had.
Just
Remember,
quit while I'm
remember I
ahead.
told you. Remember I told you about don't ever record yourself making a
Yeah.
porn because you would never look at yourself ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that great. These actors are doing a
I'll
great
take
job.
your word for it.
We'll trust your experience.
Okay.
That was it. Thanks for answering. I just
Go
need to know, but I agree. I agree that there is insecurity.
Yeah, so I guess there is insecurity with some.
Maybe not everybody.
I am a bit shocked.
Yeah.
I thought there was. I was a bit shocked. Yeah, I sure as hell don't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a confident guy. I believe that's why.
True.
That could be it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So, what's a 10 out of 10 you will recommend to other people? It could be a person, place, or thing. Wait, I just said a noun. Okay, I'm going to scratch out a person, because why the hell would you recommend a person? It's like, yo,
You gotta try out this chick.
Sasha, she's a 10 out of 10, man. Oh my God. Craig got the biggest dick to be in a wheelchair after. Don't recommend a person. So recommend a person. No, sorry. Recommend a place or a thing 10 out of 10 that a person should try. Don't recommend a person.
That they
I'm not going to edit that out. I might keep that in.
that they should just like check out or
Like try to eat or like, or do like rock climbing or eat like ramen or like anything that's 10 out of 10 for you. Like, oh, you love it. And you think people should do it more or try it more or eat it more. And okay, maybe that came out wrong. Don't eat it more. Like 10 out of 10. Recommended. Highly recommended.
Supercharged. It's far, but it's so fun. Like, they got go-kart. I heard it's like the biggest go-kart in Massachusetts. And then they have like basically altitude there. And then they have like this arcade.
Ooh,
I don't know.
that's
It's just so fun. 10 out of 10. It's kind of
Is it?
expensive too, but
but for go-karts, if
it.
it's like a
I think
lot
it's-
like the largest track, that would be super dope.
yeah, they give you like the whole helmet and everything.
I would go. I would say surfing. I think that people
Okay,
should
you want
learn
mine?
if you're in a place where you can. Surfing is so
Surfing?
much fun, but it's also like super chill, believe it or not, because when you're going out there and you're waiting for the waves and you're just like chilling on your board, like everybody out there, and you're just waiting for the waves. And then once a wave hits and you can take that wave, man, it's like chill. And then you get this adrenaline rush. And then it's like, then you got to like go back again. So surfing for me is a 10 out of 10. There's a super
I got the
No, but
fastest
you're
lap
good.
time when I went.
Surfing?
All
I'm
three
scared to
all
try.
three times I got the fastest lap time.
Yep, surfing for me.
Yeah. Surfing. I actually wanted to go to Hawaii or like California and surf. It was on my list of things to do. But when I lived in Cali for a year, because I lived in Cali for a year, the moment that we finally went, the lifeguard kind of told everyone not to because someone got injured. And I was like, so I was talking shit while walking away. I was like, who's this fucking dumbass that got fucking injured here? And I saw these two people sitting down.
Oh.
The dumbass was the one laying.
That's messed up.
Nice.
That's messed
I
up.
was like, oh shit. Yeah. They didn't say anything to me. They just looked at me with
While they're in pain.
They ruined it for everybody, so fuck them.
yeah, I know, right? They ruined it for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God that they refund us back the money because they had an instructor there. It was cheap too.
Oh, you
Instructor,
paid for
yeah.
it?
Yeah, we paid for you. You
Yeah.
have to pay the instructor. It's cheap too. It's not expensive. The expensive part, right? Q, and you
Yeah.
probably agree with me, is the
Yeah.
equipment. Oh my God, that shit is. But they had rentals,
Yeah.
so we just rented the equipment. But oh my God, it's cheap to get the lessons. It's expensive when you want to buy your own gear or anything. But I
Yeah.
suggest people renting out the gear because if you're learning, rent out the gear. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know. I didn't get to go on the water. No thanks to that fucker. But then again, he probably got mad at me for saying that shit, so I don't care. But, yeah. Jay, what's a 10 out of 10 you would recommend to other people?
Ooh,
Anything at all. An event, food, anything.
So there's this one spot in Toronto when me and An and a couple friends went, right? Let's see if I can show you. It's called Zakushi. Hopefully, there you go. Zakushi, right?
Yeah.
Whoever's in the Toronto area, highly recommend it. So our experience there was a 10 out of 10. It was an 11 out of 10. It was, I believe, An's birthday. if I remember correctly. And they brought out a whole cake for us. The whole restaurant sang. Japanese restaurant, by the way. And the waitresses were mad cute. Like, we actually had one of the waitresses like sing happy birthday for us. And I don't know. It was just very good hospitality, good service, everything. But that was probably the highlight of our trip. I would say.
All I got from that was the hot waitress.
She was shy. She had a heavy Japanese accent, but it's like, yeah, we just made her sing.
Oh my God, say less.
Yeah, we just had her hang out with us.
You guys, probably, could you sing that again, please?
The whole restaurant was just, they were just vibing.
When she laughed, she goes like this. They always covering their mouth.
Like the anime?
Like everyone up there is...
Yeah.
I wish. I'd be like, oh, do that again.
Happy birthday.
But, everybody in Toronto was so friendly.
Oh, yeah, they want. Oh, leave. You don't have to leave it. It's okay.
America? You want to come to America?
America, you have American money.
American money.
Woo! Ooh, we love you, Canada. Shout out to Rosalie.
Well, one of us loves you.
Yeah, one of us. That makes one of us. All right.
Wait, you know what else?
What?
Banana boating. That was the funnest thing.
What the fuck?
It's the funnest thing I've ever
Is
done.
that the short? What is that?
Yeah, a little banana-shaped boat that goes on a jet ski or whatever the hell.
Yeah, and they pull you out in the ocean.
Yeah.
And they go really fast and be taking like sharp ass turns. And they like try to like
yeah,
kick
those
you
are fun.
off
You
the
fly
boat.
off pretty much.
Mad fun. Yeah.
Shouldn't have said jet ski, Jay, because now I got the A Boogie lyrics stuck in my head. Ride me like a jet ski.
Well, that's what it is. Jesus Christ.
That's the fucking part that me and Dan kept singing. She ride me like a jet ski. Okay, anyways,
Freaking Dan.
Banana boating. Okay, all right. Anna Banana recommended the banana boating. Didn't see that coming.
At Myrtle Beach.
Very coincidence.
Oh, is that Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually close. That's in Massachusetts for those who are listening out of the
No,
state.
it's not. It's in South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Damn, the banana boat girl corrected me with her banana ways.
Like,
She even moved her head. She's like, no, it's not. It's in South Carolina.
Rolled the eyes. I was like, no.
So, yeah, she rolled her eyes on me. Are you sure you're not part fucking Latino? A Latina, I mean.
I actually grew up with Spanish people.
That's it.
That's why she's talking with her head.
That's
That's why she's talking with her head. Weighing all that in a bag of potato chips. What? I'm corny? Okay. All right.